is to be no pity nor any mercy. You must exterminate your foe until no trace remains of them. Those who cannot fight and those who cannot challenge you are to be ignored, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used and then discarded. They are the principles under which the very first 13 Court Guard squads were originally founded. They exist to ensure the protection of the Soul Society. I can see that your blade is somewhat weathered.
Head Captain Genryusai, I apologize for this pathetic display.
Do not fret. I know that you are here to clear your mind.
Oh, could I be so negligent? I should be ready for battle at any time. This is completely unacceptable.
No. Do not let it weigh too much on your mind, and cease with all your drivel.
Well, if you say so, Head Captain Genryusai, is there something that you require of me now?
I merely happen to be passing by, that is all. It is nothing so grave.
Is that so? Head Captain Genryusai, while I know it would be extremely insolent of me, I must ask. I wish that you would spar with me.
It is not often that you have a request of me.
Our swords were not able to reach Aizen, or get to his gang of traitors either. If anything, we were in effect saved, all because of that Ryuka boy. Perhaps if I had caught on to his motives, seen his true nature, things might have been different. Guarding the Sarete, and by extension protecting all of the Soul Society, is the duty of the 13 Court Guard squads. I cannot afford mistakes. I cannot afford to repeat the errors of the past. I don't mean to bring my personal feelings into the matter, but in the upcoming battle, I know that I will have to fight Kaname. For that purpose, I must do away with doubt and hone myself. It is for that reason I request a bout with you. The man who picked me up when I was down and led me into the Court Guard. Please accept my plea, Head Captain.
I want to make certain. You do understand what it means to cross blades with me, don't you? You're fully aware?
Of course.
Very well. Then vent those feelings. Let them manifest in our battle.
Much obliged.
That power of yours, it should not be so weak. It is as if your heart is carrying a heavy burden.
It is too late to keep hiding my tricks.
Forcing me into having to use this. Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no Soul Reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. All things useless. Let's go. Strike back. Burn and turn to ashes. All things of this world turn to ashes.
You're not done yet. This is not over. You have my thanks.
Good. Now fully prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Ha!
Master, excuse me.
You? What brings you here?
I'm here with a report. The Ryoka are due to return to the world of the living tomorrow.
I see. Ichigo Kurosaki. The ones who led those youngsters into the Soul Society were actually Keisuke Urahara and Yoruichi Shihoin.
Yes, seems so.
I'd imagine that's when they realized Aizen's plans. They must have caught on to them at that time. Perhaps I'm too old. My age has dulled my senses. How shameful of me. I believe that if it were not for Ichigo Kurosaki and his friends...
Master Genryusai.
Hey! Hold up, Ichigo!
Listen! I'm telling you, I'm not gonna fight you ever again!
Speak of the devil.
It appears that everyone has rather opened up to those young fellows.
Yes, I also talked to him about Kuchiki, but thankfully he's a considerate kid. And so are his friends.
Is that right? An officer of the Court Guard shall die in the Court Guard. If one harms the Court Guard, one shall take one's own life. Perhaps a younger me would have had the ability to stop Aizen's plans, at least to some extent. Having said all that, I also believe the younger me would have found any number of reasons to exterminate the Ryoka. For now, I shall have to ascertain it for myself. Jushiro, I have a request I need to make of you.
What is it?
You're supposed to give a substitute Soul Reaper combat pass to Ichigo Kurosaki, correct?
Yes.
If so, I want you to continue surveillance through the badge. Ascertain what those humans are truly like.
But...
I understand what you're trying to say. If not for the Ryoka's intervention, Rukia Kuchiki would have died, and the whole Soul Society would have become little more than Aizen's plaything. I can say without a shadow of a doubt in my mind whatsoever, those Ryoka saved the Soul Society.
Then
Jushiro, in your opinion, why do we exist?
everything that I do to serve the court guard. However,
You understand, right? Whatever the actual reason is, such things are often not so easy for one to accept.
I understand.
That is all for now.
Hey, you in there, old man Yama? Hope you don't mind me coming in for a bit.
Oh, Junsui.
Well, you see, I've been hearing you've been cooped up in the barracks lately, so I was getting worried you might not be well or something like that.
Always worrying, stuck on trifling nonsense. Cease that at once, and prepare for the coming battle that lies just over the horizon.
Yeah, about that. See, I've been thinking a lot, and I was just wondering if you'd mind having a little spar with me.
Well, now that came from out of the blue.
Those old bones of yours will get creaky if you don't move them about now and again, you know.
Such provocation isn't like you. Just who do you think I am?
Now, no need to say that. I just wanted to check, that's all. I realize that you went kinda easy on us in our last tussle. Still, I can't help but wonder if you can really be of much help in the upcoming battle if Jushiro and I alone were a match for you, you know?
I see. You really know exactly how to get on my nerves. It's quite the skill you have.
Whoa, you're a scary old man. Now then.
Junsui. Tell me, why did you assist the Ryoka?
Right then. You know, I must admit, I don't really think that my actions at the time were a mistake. Although I ultimately ended up crossing blades with you.
I see.
Please just give up. I'm telling you. Difficult. That was close. Oh, see.
This one touched you.
Is there no other way?
Let's go.
I have no choice.
Prepare for punishment.
That was close. I don't want to fight. Miss me again. Miss. Miss.
If you can.
Well. Miss. Miss. Very scary. I have no choice. Miss me again. Very nice. Is there no other way?
All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Chaka!
Always a step ahead. I don't want to fight. Is there no other way? Servant.
This one.
It's hard to be at its beck and call. It can be hard to be at your sword's beck and call. Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? So, what should we play today? Miss! Missed me again.
You are ready, I hope. Go! Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years.
All right, it's on. This. Servant. That was close. It's my turn. Out of the way.
Turn to ashes. All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Chaka.
Here I come.
Very well then. That shall be all.
I'll be damned. You're still going strong at your old age, eh?
What is it now?
Just a bit of honest praise. I don't think I'll ever get close to your skill in my lifetime.
So the man who had just gotten under my skin is now trying to butter me up. What is it?
You know, something has really changed about you, old man Yama. I swear you've gotten kinder.
Pathetic. You're better off thinking about yourself rather than focusing your concerns on me. Your strike still lacks conviction.
Oh, that hurts. Well, that's what I get for poking the hornet's nest, I suppose. Let's just end it here. Keep on living, old man Yama. You're the only one in the Soul Society who can lead the 13 Court Guard squads, after all.
Out with it! I've changed, have I? I had thought that the only thing I lived to protect was the Soul Society.
But you always taught us that if we're to fight, then we should fight for justice.
It was you, Master, who urged us to become strong just for that reason.
Perhaps there is a logic to what Sun Sui said that is worth considering. But I certainly did not expect to be on the receiving end of a lecture on justice.
Shiro... But... why?
If you fall, the 13 Court Guard squads are essentially finished. You missed your opportunity. You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are, anyway? Ignorant upstart! Do you really believe that you could ever cut me?
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence! Almost time. Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity. Quite the opposite. In fact, the time is now ripe. The battles that you fought up until now were nothing but a prelude that have been leading up to this very moment.
So you set this maneuver up while at the same time your men were being slain. How very cunning of you.
All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Chaka!
I was pushed back.
Even if they be my subordinates, those who cannot contribute are to be abandoned without remorse, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used to serve the court guard. In the past, that was the philosophy that I taught to all those who serve in the guard. But now, it definitely does feel as though I have changed. Still, the will of the court guard, which I have upheld for the past millennia, shall never falter. All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Chaka!
This is trivial. With strength
Step
such as
away,
mine.
Ichigo Kurosaki! You're not a member of the 13 court guard squads. They simply cannot allow you to die here.
Old man.
They're all fully prepared for this. Thrashing this time. Right here.
Senjuku Gentile.
Is that all? Is that all?
Weak. It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vastly
You
different.
scoundrel! I misjudged you. Will you resist?
Hideous.
My word! Let's go! Incredible! Right here. Will you resist? Incredible! The time is right. Die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 court guard squads follow. Inetsu Jikoku!
Defeated?
To die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 court guard squads follow. This is... What? The flame of Ryujin Jaka died out.
Your Ryujin Jaka is the ultimate Zanpakuto. There's no doubt of that. If we fought toe-to-toe, then you'd most probably end up winning. But when all other powers are abandoned in order to strengthen a single power, even the ultimate...
Shinji Hirako, you are now to become captain of Squad 5.
We're gonna be counting on you guys once again.
Yes.
Well then, I'll be on my...
Wait.
What?
Let me clear something up. You said that you were not really our allies, but you were enemies of Aizen, correct? And also that Ichigo Kurosaki was your ally.
I mean, I guess I did say that. I definitely did say that, no mistaking it. I feel the same way even now. Putting that aside, from this point on, as members of the 13 Court Guard squads, we'll do what needs to be done.
I see.
I'll be off now.
We are not done speaking yet.
Huh?
What kind of man is he? How do you perceive Ichigo Kurosaki? There is no need for suspicion. I too believe that we are indebted to him. We owe him a great deal. So, you think my gratitude doesn't mean anything?
I wouldn't go that far, but still, I know without a doubt that guy is suffering at the moment.
Does it frustrate you?
Ichigo has always fought to protect others when they're in trouble. I hear that even now, he receives thank you letters from the cops for all the help that he's given to the people in need. But right now, he doesn't have his Soul Reaper powers. He realizes that someone could be suffering somewhere and he wouldn't be able to help. He can put on a brave face, but he's powerless. I think that's how he's feeling right now.
Is that so?
I'm off, for real this time.
Now then, it is time for me to ask you a few questions.
It appears that Kisuke Urahara has poured his spiritual energy into the sword. He is thus attempting to assist Ichigo Kurosaki. And it's not just Kisuke Urahara. Many Soul Reapers from every squad have gathered to assist him.
I see. So, that explains why soldiers have been sneaking around lately. That makes things clearer. So it was not just my will, but also that of the Soul Society.
It seems, although Mayuri did proclaim that doing so would be an offense, right at this moment, there is great momentum building. Our Soul Reapers are uniting to help Ichigo Kurosaki. Head Captain,
Very well then. This is an emergency summons. This concerns all captains and lieutenants. You are to convene at the Squad 1 barracks immediately. Take that sword with you, Kisuke Urahara.
Head Captain, then does that mean...
Whatever shape it may have taken, we were saved by Ichigo Kurosaki. It is now our turn to return the favor and save Ichigo Kurosaki. Even if it means breaking with tradition, if we do not repay him now, it will be an eternal embarrassment for the 13 Court Guard squads. These are the head captain's orders. Attention, all 13 Court Guard squads, captains and lieutenants. You will now load your spiritual pressure into this sword. With our help, Ichigo Kurosaki will regain his Soul Reaper powers.
Head Captain Yamamoto!
So he's come.
Yes. It's about Ichigo Kurosaki.
Very well then. I shall hear you out.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for sparing some time for us, sir. We are here to inquire about Ichigo Kurosaki. We would sincerely like to ask that he receive a generous...
You're much too nervous, Rukia.
You fool! Would you take this more seriously?
It is precisely as Lieutenant Ibarra says, Lieutenant Kuchiki. It is now in this time of war that we should seek to lessen the burden weighing on his shoulders.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you for making a special exception for Ichigo. We really cannot thank you enough.
All I did was make a judgment that would not bring shame to our order. Certainly you would do the same, Lieutenant Ibarra.
Yes, I feel the same way. Thank you. We're very grateful to you for giving us the opportunity to say thanks directly. So, thank you. For helping Ichigo, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Let me ask both of you one question. Tell me, why did you support Ichigo Kurosaki to the extent that you did? What was it that compelled you to act thusly?
He is our friend.
Oh,
Yes, I agree. I feel the same way. Ichigo is our friend. Whether he's a Soul Reaper or not, doesn't change a thing. The thing is, he always tries to protect his friends. No, he helps anyone who needs it. No matter what they mean to him, he'll be there through thick and thin. He doesn't care that it's impossible. He'll still give it a try despite that. That's just the kind of guy he is. Right, Rukia?
Yes, you're right. And that's the reason why we want to be Ichigo's ally and stand by his side.
that Ichigo Kurosaki, he is a truly curious man. It is not something that I, who was once proclaimed to be a demon, could have ever imagined. Shunsui said that I had changed, and perhaps there's truth to that. But I am not the only one who has changed. One must not desire finding or creating beauty and engaging in war. One must not desire virtue and passing on. One must not be concerned only with oneself. If one wants to protect the king and his 5 gods, one must destroy one's enemy in their entirety. Do not desire beauty in war. Do not desire virtue and passing on. That is the way of the court guard, and has remained so to this very day. And yet people change. And so, the Soul Society changes as well. It is strange. He is almost mysteriously lacking in ill will.
Hey! I was counting on you, Shuhei! You're the one who wanted to gather info on my family, right? All this time, I was waiting for you! I even rearranged the whole place! You can't tell me you've just forgotten!
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it, you idiot!
What's all this racket about?
Ah, Captain! Listen to what Shuhei did! He forgot that he was supposed to write an article about my house!
Oh. Must be tough, suddenly having to take over a captain's duties.
yes.
Don't fuss over every little thing. Now listen. Go back immediately or else I'll triple your workload.
What?
All of it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Shuhei. He's fundamentally lost without Kaname. It's a rather pitiful look for a court guard lieutenant. Then again, I was just like him once. When I first met Ms. Yoruichi, it felt like I was seeing a goddess. She was noble, elegant, and frighteningly strong. She was absolutely everything I wanted to be. I was in awe of her. In time, my feelings even went beyond that, crossing over from mere adoration to worship. I would have died for her, over and over. I swore it in my heart. But one day, without warning, without a word, without even saying goodbye, she disappeared from my life entirely. The very next day, I heard the charges against her. Desertion, aiding and abetting Kisuke Urahara in his attempt to escape, and eluding arrest. Henceforth, it is decreed that Yoruichi Shihoin shall no longer be considered the commander of the Stealth Force or the Punishment Force. That's what her indictment said. Well, it was a scandal. There's no doubt about that. That betrayal made me lose all respect for her. I hated the woman I had once thought of as my goddess. I cursed her very name. He's just like how I was back then. He was betrayed by someone he worshipped. And now he's merely fumbling around in the dark. Come, Shuhei. Maurecchio, I'll need Shuhei for a while.
What?
What? But I'm still not done with him yet!
Don't make me repeat myself. Go back.
Where are you going, Captain? Captain Soyphone!
Captain Soyphone, why did you bring me here?
Do you think you can fulfill your duties while you still have that dejected look on your face?
Huh?
Draw your sword.
Why?
Attack, or I will.
Strong Squad 2's captain is.
What's wrong? Come on. Show me what the man in charge of Squad 9 can do.
Look. I'm just temporarily taking over the captain's duties, that's all.
You. That is exactly the problem.
Keep your eyes on me.
Is that all? Along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Be gone! Now that Kaname is gone, all of Squad 9 rests on your shoulders. Don't make excuses about it being temporary. You're responsible.
I know. I'm aware that that's what I need to do.
You don't understand. I'll show you with my own hands. This is what it means to fight for the 13 Court Guard Squads. You'll need to know when you face the enemies that are awaiting us.
Along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Off with you!
Is this my end? Captain Soifon.
What is it?
Thank you so much for, well, everything. It's exactly as you said. So now, I have to take charge of Squad 9. And sooner or later, I'll have to fight Captain Tosin.
It's just Kaname. Don't call him Captain anymore. Hatred and sadness do not heal so easily, I'm afraid. And the respect that you had for someone can't disappear overnight. I know that very well. But you're in charge now, so get a grip. Turn that sadness and anger into strength. Think of what you're capable of doing, and then train to do it better.
Captain Soifon.
Trust in your ideals and in your convictions. Lead your squad. That's what your responsibility is. But why? Why didn't you take me with you? Ms. Yoruichi. Ms. Yoruichi's disappearance was simply unavoidable. I've finally been able to come to terms with that fact. Fighting has cleansed my heart and wiped it clean of that grudge. But I don't know if that's really something to rejoice about. I keep thinking about it. The 101 years I spent hating her, cursing her. What were all those years for?
Captain Soifon. Is anything wrong?
No, it's nothing. When she left, I did my best to forget about her. For the past 101 years. All that anger and sadness, they've fueled both me and my training. And now, with this strength, I will. Just keep on fighting. Trust your ideals and convictions. Ms. Yoruichi.
Stop. I don't believe that you're ready to use Shunko.
I truly believed that I'd managed to grow stronger. I was confident after training for 101 years. I must continue to hone myself and my skills for the battle that will come in the winter. And to see Ms. Yoruichi again.
I finally found you, Captain Soyphone!
Maurecchio, what do you need?
The time for the meeting is nearly here. You weren't in the barracks, and I looked everywhere I could think of.
I see. Fine then. Let's go.
So fast! Wait up, please, Captain Soyphone!
Captain Soyphone, good to see you!
Perfect timing. Red bean jelly.
Red bean jelly?
This is from Lieutenant Hisagi of Squad 9. We once did a drill with Squad 9 that went to waste, didn't we? This appears to be compensation for that mess. Share it with everyone.
I never expected to receive a gift from you, Captain! Thank you so much! Such kindness! I'll remember it until the end of my days!
Yeah.
Greetings, Captain Soyphone. What brings you here?
It's merely a little gift.
A gift from you, Captain Soyphone? Are you sure?
Yeah.
What a kind gesture. It's an honor to accept this, Captain. Thank you.
I remember when Ms. Yoruichi was captain. Sometimes she'd bring treats to us, sweets and rice crackers and stuff like that. Back then, I even cried when I was greeted with such kindness. The Stealth Force was formed as a separate entity from the Court Guard. As a secret force, our missions are by far the most challenging, meaning that along the way, I lost a great many allies. Sometimes, it's essential that one devote oneself completely to the rest. What? What are you doing there?
Yeesh! Here I thought I'd gone completely stealth.
Nonsense. Stop being conceited.
Dang it. I'm nowhere near your level, Captain Soyphone. Still...
What is it?
No, I'm just glad that we have someone like you with us. I'm sure that Shuhei, Izuru, and Momo must have it very rough.
It's exactly as you said. So now, I have to take charge of Squad 9. And, sooner or later, I'll have to fight Captain Tosin.
Well, I suppose the solution's clear. We'll just have to work to make it easier for them.
Such simplistic thinking. Those who've been left behind must have the will to stand back up all on their own. If you can't do that, it's over for you. Expressing your resentment does nothing at all. Words will never create true change. The course of action is clear. Harden your will and examine the path ahead.
Wow, you're a tough one.
I'd be lying if I said that we aren't shaken by Aizen's betrayal. If you show any hesitation at all, you'll die.
Yes, you're right. The Serete must be in chaos right now, and its soldiers confused and befuddled. But we can get through it with help from each other.
Right. That's why officers like us have to dispel confusion and point the way towards a clear path moving forward.
Yes, you're right.
Another one. Yet another reason why I have to grow stronger. However, training by myself can only do so much. I'd like to ask Ms. Yoruichi to spar with me, but it won't be easy. If I fight someone who can use Flash Step well enough...
Captain Soy Phone?
I know.
Huh?
Thank you very much for accepting my request. If anyone else were around, then we'd be likely to hold back. This way we can go all out.
That has always been my intention.
I see. Let's begin.
Don't you dare tell me that's your best.
Right. We have a long way to go. I'll show you how far I've advanced. I've become the equal of Ms. Yoruichi, the Flash Master.
Along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Be gone!
Cannot lose!
Such as you.
Too slow! Here! Too slow!
This is the end. Slash it. Strike back. Strike back. I will not go easy on you. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
Along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Off with you!
I have been...
Thank you, Byakuya Kuchiki. I learned a lot here. The greatest weapon that Stealth Force possesses is our agility. But with some enemies, it isn't possible to beat them by using speed alone. So then... it could prove to be very useful.
I never expected to receive a gift from you, Captain! Thank you so much! Such kindness! I'll remember it until the end of my days!
What a kind gesture. It's an honor to accept this, Captain. Thank you!
As Captain of Squad 2 and the commander of the Stealth Force, I must grow stronger. That will prepare me for the battle ahead. There is a duty that I must see through to the end.
What a joke.
It's time to end this now. Gran Kaida. This is a guillotine that's far too good for you. Now, decay and die. Fascinating.
Now do you see? Face it. I'm simply far better than you. The end. Be gone!
You are unworthy. I shall end your pathetic life. Respira! Is this a game to you? Is this a game to you? Is this a game?
Truth is, I hope to end this without losing this Bankai.
What?
This Bankai actually violates the standards I hold as a stealth force.
It's time to end this now. Gran Kaida. This is a guillotine that's far too good for you. Now, decay and die. You puny being. You puny being. Consider it a God's mercy. It's time to end this now. Gran Kaida. This is a guillotine that's far too good for you. Now, decay and die. Is this a game to you? You are unworthy. Is this a game to you? You puny being. Is this a game to you?
Here. Now do you see? Face it. I'm simply far better than you. The end. Be gone!
Oh, God. You are unworthy. Some disrespect.
Is that all? To dodge.
You puny being. Is this a game to you? Consider it a God's mercy. It's time to end this now. Gran Kaida. This is a guillotine that's far too good for you. Now, decay and die. You are no threat to a god. God break! You are unworthy. You are unworthy. God break! Here. Puny.
Now do you see? Face it. I'm simply far better than you. The end. Be gone!
You are unworthy. Ridiculous.
Is that all?
Worthless. You are unworthy. Is this a game to you? Is this a game to you? You're unworthy. Puny. You are unworthy. Incredible. Is this a game to you? You are unworthy. Is this a game to you? So great! Incredible!
Now do you see? Face it. I'm simply far better than you. The end. Off with you!
Curse you!
Bankai! Dakura Koben!
Truth is, I hope to end this without using this Bankai.
What?
This Bankai actually violates the standards I hold as a Stealth Force member. It's because its attack is too flashy for an assassin.
Captain! You did it!
Take your hands off me. Disgusting.
You guys? So, what the heck's going on here?
I'm really very sorry, Mr. Urahara. A promise is a promise, no matter what, after all.
That's the gist of it.
Hey, what are you doing that for? I can't see what you're saying, you know.
Do it.
Yes.
Serves you right, Kisuke Urahara. Now stay put and behave yourself.
Right. Well then, we'll see you again in a month's time.
What? You're gonna leave me like this for an entire month? Wait, where are you guys going? Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Kept me waiting, Soy Phone.
Absolutely not, Ms. Yoruichi. I arrived here just a little while ago.
Is that right? Even so, it's been quite a while.
Yes! It's an honor to meet with you, Ms. Yoruichi.
I know. It's crazy to think I'd be able to meet up with you again like this in the Soul Society. But anyway, you said you had a favor to ask of me today, didn't you?
Yes.
It's fine. No need to hold back.
Well, you see, I'd really like it if you were to train with me.
Oh.
Yes. In the recent battle as captain of Squad 2, I fulfilled my duty. Well, to the best of my ability. Through training and leading my squad, I came to realize that the last 101 years weren't all for nothing. As both Squad 2 captain and captain of the Stealth Force, well, it just reaffirmed for me how much I admired you, and for how long as well. That's why what I want most of all is for you to see how much I've grown, Ms. Yoruichi. I want to show you everything, all that I've absorbed, everything that I've learned right here, and prove how much I've grown.
Soy phone. Of course. I'd gladly spar with you.
Yes!
Compared to before, you definitely look like you've stepped up a notch or two skill-wise. But having said all that, let's see if you can keep up.
She's quick, as expected of her. But I can't just keep on admiring her. I have to go beyond that. Of course!
Don't take me lightly.
Cannot lose! Too slow! Here!
Well then.
Weak! That all? To dodge. There! Here! Too slow! Weak!
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Sorry, but you're not getting past. Get that blade up. We're fighting now.
Time to show you what I've got. You will die by my hand. Are you scared? I will end this in an instant.
Don't take me lightly.
Too easy. Dirty. Not done yet. Now do you see? Face it. I'm simply far better than you. The end. Be gone!
Hey, you're good, Soy phone.
It really feels like I've gone back in time. Back to the good old days of following Ms. Yoruichi, of yearning for her, and fighting by her side. But it's because of so many things. Having lost those days and spending those years hating and cursing Ms. Yoruichi, that I was able to do this. To have this friendly rivalry with her. These thoughts and this outlook are also thanks to her. Not to mention my subordinates who've supported me all this time. What about this one? Now do you see? Face it, I'm simply far better than you. The end. Off with you!
All right. I guess we'll just leave it at that for today.
Thank you so much, Ms. Yoruichi.
It was fantastic seeing how far you've come. You've really grown. You've gotten stronger physically, Soifon. But more than anything else, you've grown stronger spiritually. You've had to deal with a lot. In these past 101 years, you've had a whole bunch of worries, haven't you? But even though you had to deal with that, you never stopped and always continued to move forward. Seeing you like that is what encouraged me all those years ago.
Miss Yoruichi, those words, hearing you say something like that, it fills me with delight, more than you can imagine.
Yeah, you've done well for yourself, Shaolin.
Miss Yoruichi!
Come on, Soifon, we worked up quite a sweat. So how about we get something sweet? It'll be my treat, of course.
Are you sure it's okay? Then absolutely.
Then off we go. We're here. These parfaits, they were just divine back in the day.
This is...
What's wrong? Did you want to go someplace else?
No. It's just that I feel like I've heard that my subordinate, Marecchio, is also rather fond of this place.
Is that Moreno-shin's son?
Yes. But he's a rude imbecile who can't even hold a candle to his predecessor.
He sure got some funky hair.
Of course. He's eating crackers all the time, so he's fat. And he's a coward, too. Always ready to flee. And he constantly has to tell himself to pull it together. Honestly.
No, don't say that. It's rather rude to call someone a coward. You did know that, didn't you?
Oh.
Anyway, do you want me to order 2 parfaits?
Yes! Thank you so much, Miss Yoruichi. My apologies, Miss Yoruichi. Would you mind adding a sweet dumpling to your order?
I don't mind, but can you finish it all?
No, you see...
I get it. No need to say a thing. As harsh as you were earlier, you still sounded like you were kind of caring to me.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just, well, I suddenly remembered that sweet you gave me all those years ago.
Mm-hmm.
In Squad 2, and in the Stealth Force, missions are very hard. It would be so nice if we could get the chance to stuff ourselves with sweets.
I'm guessing that guy is in your squad, right?
Indeed. You should stop by next time. We'd definitely all love to see you.
Okay. Then let's get together sometime and stuff ourselves silly with sweets.
Yes! All that time, for the past 101 years, I let hatred brew inside me. But now, I'm focused on the future that we'll walk together. Not just with Ms. Yoruichi, but also with Squad 2 as well.
Is it
not an issue for me to go and pay a visit to the Kuchiki family grave. Well...
The Kuchiki clan is bound by the oaths made to its ancestors. Your position may be the lowest in the family, but this also applies to you.
I understand. This is where Miss Hisana rests, too.
Hisana, my late wife. She originally came from the Rukon district. Bringing someone like her into one of the great noble families. It was unthinkable for the head of the family to do such a thing at the time, and I was opposed not only by the Kuchiki family, but by the other great noble families as well. However, I ignored all of their protests and married Hisana anyway. I had broken our family's rules, but I had no regrets about doing so. To me, the time I spent with Hisana was worth more than anything else. Hisana became ill. Until the day she died, she remained worried about the sister that she had left behind. I promised I would find and protect her sister. I upheld that promise and located Rukia, whom I then adopted, bringing her into the Kuchiki family.
Brother, are you... is anything wrong?
No. Once when I married Hisana, and once when I adopted Rukia. Those were the only 2 times that I broke the rules. The Kuchiki family has a responsibility to set an example for all Soul Reapers. After all, if we do not uphold the law, then who will? That's the reason that I made a vow that I would never again break the law, no matter what. I swore that from that moment on, I would always uphold it, whatever it might cost to do so.
Captain Kuchiki, I have news.
What is it?
Sir, it's about Rukia's execution. It has been made official.
I see.
Sir.
I vowed I would never break the law again. Whatever the price that must be paid, no matter the cost, I made a solemn promise that I would always uphold the law. Rukia herself is ready to accept the ultimate punishment. After my wife, that I should come to mourn my sister too. But such is my vow.
Listen, you better not keep telling the story when I'm not around.
Kaien Shiba. If he were alive, what would he have done? Despite coming from the foremost of the great noble families, he acted freely, unfettered by customary obligations, and had kindness to spare. I recall that he often used to say that he considered me to be too cold to Rukia, too rigid and inflexible. If he were still alive. No, this question is pointless. Whatever the price that must be paid, I will uphold the law. I must simply remain true and abide by my vow.
Captain Kuchiki!
Where are you going, Renji?
Rukia, I swear I'm going to save you.
You may not.
Let's go! Is there no way? Can't I convince you to let me pass?
I won't say it twice.
I told you, I will do it. I'm going to save Rukia. If you won't let me pass, there can be only one outcome. I'll have no choice but to kill you.
I'll end this now.
Or to lose.
Kai!
Hiya! Sabimaru!
Impossible. You aren't even able to force me to fall down onto one knee. Stand down. Be gone. Such as you. Stand down. That's it. Futile.
The beginning.
I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword. There. Soukatsu. Here I come. Stand down. That's it. There. You can't hurt me.
Don't you fail on me, Sabimaru. Here I come. Sabimaru! Giga Secto!
What? My turn. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Now I ask you, do you still insist on this foolishness? That you will somehow be able to rescue Rukia?
Of course.
What?
I swore. I made a vow that I would save her.
You swore an oath. To whom?
To no one. Not one single person. No one! Except for myself!
Be still. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Be gone like dust in the wind.
Damn it!
To no one else but himself. Well done. It seems that in the end, your fangs really did reach me.
The spiritual pressures of Squad 6's lieutenant, Renji Abadai, and Rukia Kuchiki of Squad 13, they're gone. They've disappeared from the barracks.
Currently, the Stealth Force's 2nd unit, the patrol troops, is investigating all areas of the Seirete.
What's going on? Is something the matter, Captain?
Continue your report.
Yes, sir. It is highly likely that Rukia Kuchiki and Renji Abadai have headed to Hueco Mundo without permission.
I see.
Huh? But that would be a grave violation of the rules, regardless of whether they're lieutenants or not.
However, the fact is, there isn't anything that we can do right now. Just ignore them. Stand down.
You really have changed, Byakuya.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yep, it means just that.
Wait, 7th Seed Yamata.
Captain Kuchiki, how nice to see you.
You're in regular contact with Rukia, aren't you?
Huh? Yes. Ever since that whole mess with Aizen.
I've heard things. People have been saying that I've changed a lot.
What?
How do you see me?
I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. Is this meant to be a test? My apologies. Would you mind? Could I have a little more time to think about it?
Right now, I'd like your opinion. I'm asking you whether you think I've changed or not.
Huh? Yeah. People are always changing. That's what Captain Unohana said before. Well, I'd better get going.
Hey! What's up, Captain?
Renji, there's something that I would like to ask you.
Ask me? About what?
Do you believe that I've changed?
What? I can't be asked that! Not by my own captain. It's not like it's an order.
I see. Then consider it a captain's order.
No way!
A captain must also take notice of how he's perceived by those around him, and by those who serve beneath him.
Fine. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess it's like easier to talk to you now than it was before. You know, I'm sure there's loads of guys who'd be like, back then, I could have never imagined this. Just shooting the breeze with Captain Kuchiki.
I'm different now.
Not that I'm sure that actually happened, though.
Whoa there, what are you two doing?
Captain Kyoraku, nice to see you.
Yes, thanks for having me. So, are your wounds healed now, Renji?
Yes.
Captain Kuchiki, Head Captain Yamamoto's calling for you. Could you not look at me all scary like that? Oh, I should mention he's calling me and Captain Zaraki over too.
You fools! Seriously? You lost your captain's robes? I could understand if they were torn, but how could you outright lose them? How dare you stand there looking unconcerned like that? I am beginning to worry about you.
Please don't worry. It'll be fine, Head Captain. I'm happy to chip in if you'd like. I'll pay for the loss of those cheap rags.
That is not what I am worried about. Not even close. And they weren't cheap rags, you know. They're robes. Listen, a battle is not just about winning. There are more subtleties to it than that. What is wrong with you? What exactly do you people think a captain's robe is anyway?
A nuisance.
Cheap.
Fashion?
You damn fools!
All right, I'm out of here. I'll be on my way then.
Now, if you'll excuse...
Captain Kuchki, I need a moment with you. No, it is nothing too serious. I just want to discuss a rumor I happen to overhear. I've heard from the soldiers. Apparently, there's been talk. They say they've noticed that something about you appears to have changed recently. You are the head of one of the great noble families. It is only reasonable they would be confused and start to speculate about matters.
I see. That certainly may have been rather careless of me. However, there is something else. I'd like to ask you a question, Head Captain. I was wondering if you'd tell me, how do you perceive me?
You ask a question of me? Very well. Take up your sword. The answer that you seek shall be found reflected in your blade.
Very well, then. As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
Here I come.
This will suffice. No need for pleasantries. All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Jaka! So destruction!
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
How did that happen? I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
What is it that gives your blade power?
This will suffice. As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing. This will suffice. As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
Slash it.
What?
Yeah. I will not go easy on you. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
What is it that gives your blade power? What fuels it? For what purpose do you swing your sword? What do you hope to achieve through it? Who's this? Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no Soul Reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. Too weak. Will you resist? All things of this world turn to ashes.
It seems there is nothing to discuss. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain,
this will suffice. As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
What is it that gives your blade power? What fuels it? For what purpose do you swing your sword? What do you hope to achieve through it? Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years.
Easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword. blood. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi.
Let's go. I go. Strike back. That's it. Let's go. Is that all?
I shall end.
It seems that I won't need to hold back, even slightly with you.
Sakura Kageoshi. Be gone like dust in the wind.
How can this be? It would seem that you have found your answer. Your spirit and power were quite remarkable. I must tell you that they have made a deep impression on me. And above all, your skill has improved more than ever. But that is not what is most important. I shall now tell you a tale from long ago. Once upon a time, there was a sword-wielding demon. This demon spent his days cutting down anyone and anything in pursuit of his goal. He proclaimed himself to be the strongest of all, and perhaps even more than that, he believed that his might made right. He also had another strong belief, that the court guard should use any and all means to serve the Soul Society. And serve the Soul Society he most certainly did. However, all around the demon, fear would give birth to yet more fear, and hatred would call upon hatred to grow. The demon's logic was something that I could not deny. That was, without any question, the proper form of the court guard. However, your court guard is a different beast altogether, and I am certain that you shall continue to forge it anew in your own image. I will continue to entrust it to you, Byakuya Kuchiki.
This'll do nicely. Captain!
What is making that racket?
Listen, you'd better see it for yourself. I think you'll understand quicker that way.
A message? It's from Rukia. Help Ichigo Kurosaki so he can regain his Soul Reaper powers. I see.
You'll be coming too, right, Captain?
Renji.
Yes, sir!
Do you really need to ask that?
No, that won't be necessary. I'm sorry.
Return to your duties.
Yes, sir, Captain. Yes, that's right, Captain. I know that a lot of time has passed, but please allow me to give you an answer nonetheless. Regarding what's changed about you, that's what I mean.
Let's hear it then.
If you were still the same captain, that you were in the past, you would have never gone to Ichigo's rescue. At least, that's what I think, anyway. Since, after all, transferring a Soul Reaper's powers to a human is a grave offense and all that. But nowadays...
Is that so? I thank you.
What? No need, Captain.
Long ago, there was a man by the name of Cayenne Shiba.
Cayenne. Well, to be honest, I guess I'd have to say that Ichigo definitely seemed like a distant relative of his.
Yes. He put smiles on the faces of all those around him, but especially on Rukia, who adored him. I always thought that he was the complete opposite of me. If it were him, he would have saved Rukia and Ichigo Kurosaki without giving it a second thought at all while saying something like, "I'll deal with the consequences later." If what people have been saying is true, if I really have changed, I certainly don't know it yet. But still, I get the feeling that everyone is smiling at me more. And it's surprisingly not as awful as I would have thought.
No doubt about that.
Indeed.